ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وسندنا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الرسل كلوا من الطيبات واعملوا صالحا. صدق الله مولانا العظيم وبلغ رسوله النبي الأمي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Brothers and friends in Islam, we thank and praise Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, sustainer, cherisher, and nourisher. We send salutations, salawat and salam upon His last and final Prophet Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Brothers, we are in very special days and nights in preparation for a great guest of Allah, which is Ramadan al-Mubarak. Shaban itself, in the month of Shaban itself is a month where Rasul alayhi salatu wassalam devoted himself more so than in other months. Aisha radiallahu anha said, I did not see Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam devoting himself as much in any month besides Ramadan as he would in the month of Shaban. So inshallah, let us all start thinking towards that, preparing ourselves mentally, physically. We start preparing inshallah spiritually for all of this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this time so that we are ready. The strange thing is we all, mashallah, have good intentions for Ramadan. But our intentions, if you notice, is only for Ramadan. You know, when Ramadan starts, inshallah, this year, I'm going to do this much khatam, or I'm going to make this much tawbah, I'm going to change my life like this, I'm going to do this. It's only for Ramadan. And the strange thing is, Rasulullah himself, when Ramadan, 2 months before Ramadan, he was already preparing himself. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. Allahumma barik lana fi Rajab wa Sha'ban wa baligna Ramadan. So if we want to really get anything out of Ramadan, really, we have to start doing things from now. And speaking to our family members, our children, the video games must get less, TV must be less, all these other reading of magazines and reading of, time wasting should become less. We should start speaking about these things. People, our families at home should start thinking also about a special month is coming. Also the bad habits in our life, we audit our life. Someone has given beautiful example, poet. He says, Rajab is like that farmer who has 3 seasons. If he wants to benefit from a crop, from his harvest, he can't just say, yes, I will have a harvest, like how we say we will have a Ramadan. No. He has to have 1 season where he clears the land, removes all the harmful weeds and the animals and the scorpions and snakes and all the bush and rubbish from there, and then till the land. That's 1 season. If he jumps the season, he won't get any harvest. If he puts the seed before doing this, no benefit. After he has done this, then the 2nd season is that he has to take the seed, put it into the ground and water it, look after it, protect it so the birds do not come and get it. That's another 2nd season. If he jumps this season, he will not get any harvest. After he does this 2nd season, then the 3rd season is for him now to wait and take and benefit from all the harvest and fruits that are coming. The ulama mentioned Rajab is that month, and Rajab and Shaban is those months where we audit ourselves. What are those bad habits in my life? What are those aspects which I need to improve, decrease, increase? The different aspects. Audit my life, my 24-hour day. And then a person starts working towards it. And when Ramadan comes, as they say in English, you hit the ground running. You hit the ground running, or like a plane, first is to build up speed, And then when it has enough speed, it is ready to take off. Unfortunately, in my case and your case is when Ramadan starts, that's when we want to now sit into the seat of the plane and start. So by the time Ramadan comes to the end, we already, we've missed the boat. So inshallah, let us start thinking about this from now. That's just a small reminder. My actual topic, inshallah, today is about work ethics in Islam. Work ethics. Now, Islam also teaches us about work, how we should view earning rizq. Sometimes there's misconception in our mind that no, as a servant of Allah, I know Allah is Raziq. You know Allah is Raziq, we believe this. He is the one who gives us our rizq. But sometimes the misconception comes, sickness in the mind, that tawakkul and trust in Allah means to do nothing. And just to, trust in Allah. Brother, why don't you work hard? Why don't you look for a job? Why don't you make effort? You have family, you have children. Why don't you try to, provide for them halal rizq? No, brother, inshallah, tawakkul. You make tawakkul. In the time of Umar radiallahu anhu, there were some people at the time of duha, just working time. They were sitting in the masjid from Yemen. Umar radiallahu anhu came, he said, who are these people? Someone said they are the mutawakkilun. They call themselves mutawakkil. We are the trustworthy. When we said Allah will send the rizq. So he took his small work and he worked them and he says, no, you are not mutawakkilun, you are mutawakkilun. You are not trusting in Allah. You are dependent on people. You are a weight on society. You are not productive, you are not contributing to society, but you are a weight upon society. So tawakkul is what? Tawakkul is to do with the heart, not with the body parts. We have to make the effort, plant that seed, and then tawakkul is with the heart. Allah is the one who's going to bring the benefit. So we make the effort, we wake up, we go to job, we make effort for our rizq, and then we have tawakkul. Allah is the one who is giving me this rizq. This rizq is coming from Allah subhanahu. Only Allah has the ability. Not this job of mine, not this degree of mine, not this business acumen of mine. It is from Allah that is coming, but I have to do the effort. So when it comes to these values, wallah, this is something very serious or very important for us to understand in this country. And forgive me, I will be a bit open, that sometimes when we have come, from our countries, and mashallah, we have seen the beautiful welfare society. Allah increase it, Allah increase it. It's actually Islamic teaching. Umar radiallahu anhu was the one who really, Nabi Sallallahu started it, and Umar radiallahu anhu was the one who really rolled it out. Welfare. Everyone used to get stipends in Medina and in the Islamic Empire. Everyone, no matter who they were, they used to get from the treasury. But when we have come and we have seen, alhamdulillah, we can get through easy without, making extra effort. We start taking it a bit easy. And then claim, that claim, this claim, that claim. We're looking for every way to get out of the system. Whether it is right, wrong, that you can judge for yourself. We are not here to judge you, you are not here to judge us. But what I'm saying is this work ethic and value of hard work. If we don't have it as elders, as parents, as this generation, the next generation, our children, our grandchildren will be worse off than us. And wallah, it is part, I believe it as with conviction, that it is part of our da'wah as Muslims in this country, that we are contributors to this country. Contributors in every sense. It should not be seen that Muslims, when you see Muslims, no matter which country they are from, you find them, relaxing, not making effort, trying to get as much benefits as possible without, any effort. Some of us will prefer not to work. And then when it comes to school fees, madrasa fees, this big, I can't, concessions, this, that, why I can't find it? I can't find a job. Look, Umar radiallahu anhu said, jobs are many. It's just that we feel, this job is below my honor. How can I do this? Umar radiallahu anhu, wallah, if it wasn't for someone like Umar radiallahu anhu, Allahu Akbar, this ummah, I don't know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used him for Quran to clarify the misconceptions and confusions of people. He said, al-maksabatu fihi ba'd al-dana khayrun min mas'alati nas. If you have some kind of employment, some kind of work which has some lowliness in it. Now of course we don't mean haram, haram is haram, but some lowliness. Some, which in society is regarded as not a high-paying job, or it is regarded, whatever it might be. In every society is different. He said that is better. That is better than a mu'min who has honor and dignity for him to raise his hand and ask. That is better. That's more honorable, more dignified that a person works. And Rasulullah has said, hadith, sahih, that the most pure food a person can eat, the best food a person can eat, is the one which he earns with his own hands. And Dawud alayhi salatu wasalam, a Nabi, who could have been given rizq directly from the skies, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him a skill. We understand from this also, we should learn skills. And this again, Umar radiallahu anhu, I'm just going through the life of Umar radiallahu anhu, that's why these examples are coming. If he would see any young man, any young person, and that person impressed him, he would ask, what skill does this person have? If he was told that he doesn't have any skill, he would say that this person has fallen in my eyes. That he cannot be of any good to himself or to society or the Muslims. Of course, the bottom line of effort at work shouldn't be just to increase our money, increase our wealth, increase our assets, increase the bank balance, to hoard. That's not the objective. The objective is different. We'll come back to that. What we are speaking about is the value of hard work. And each one of us, and what we pass over to our children, they should see, my father gets up, and he goes and he makes effort for the family, and he comes and he works day in and day out. And this is the value. And his salah is on place, and his zakat is on place, and he has sunnah in his life, and he's making effort. He's earning the rizq as well. He's not using deen. Sometimes Allah forgive us. We use deen to justify our own laziness and our own, choices in life. This is what deen is saying. This is what Rasulullah sallallahu kasbul halali faridatun ba'da faridah. Rasulullah said, to make an honest living, halal living, is a faridah, is a compulsion, is a obligation after all the other obligations. Salah is there, zakat is there, hajj is there, sawm is there. After all those obligations, to go out and earn a halal rizq is also an obligation. And as I mentioned earlier, this aspect, Rasulullah, the aspect of Umar radiallahu anhu said, even if it is something lowly, Nabi Sallallahu says in a hadith of Tirmidhi, Bukhari and Muslim, that it is better for any one of you to go out into the forest, cut wood, and bring that wood pieces on his back, and sell it for a small amount of whatever it is, and feed his family through that. It is better for him than أن يسأل أحدا فيعطيه أو يمنعه. Better than him going and asking this one and asking that one. In our case, filling out this application and filling out that application and filling out this application. Why? Nabi Sallallahu said, for yu'tihi, sometimes you will get it for أو يمنعه, or sometimes you will be rejected. And that should be above our honor and dignity as Muslims. How can I'm asking, someone is rejecting me. No, you can't have. You ask too much, you have claimed enough, you cannot get. It is a shame for us. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is saying. What is the harms of taking unlawfully? And this is something also. Again, brothers and sisters, I'm not here, please forgive me, I am not here to judge you. These are aspects that we find in the community that we have to speak about. And it is things that in our own life we are tested with. Myself personally, we are tested with. Wallah, the benefits are so many out there. So many out there. But the bottom line is, on what basis do we take it? If we are taking it with haqq, alhamdulillah, take it with haqq. But reporting time to present falsified information that I am earning so much and it's a lie. It's a lie. That is to take wealth unlawfully in a haram way. Whether it is to claim World Cup or whatever it is. As I said, where there is haqq, there's no question. We are speaking of those cases, and as I said, it's a very common thing. Every now and again we see. Now that youngster, just see this, brothers. That youngster, we have a case. That youngster whose father is fit and strong and healthy, he's sitting at home. He has 3, 4 sons, 2 daughters. What are they growing up to learn? What are they growing up to be? What will they do for their children? What will they do for Islam? How will they take the deen forward? If this is the mentality, this is the relaxed kind of easy mentality that is setting in. And to take haram wealth, brothers, we need to audit our life. Each one of us. When there's sickness in our home, when there's musibah coming after musibah, when there's some, strange dreams coming, strange, when we're feeling scared, before we jump to sihr and jadoo and this and that, audit our lives. Before we jump to all these things that, someone has done to me, this one is jealous of me, that one make another on me, this one, audit our lives. Is the risk that is coming in my home, is that risk entering the stomach of my children, is it halal? Is it 100% halal? And I will tell you, brothers, that if we audit our lives and we find something and we change here, we change there, wallah, it is a bit of an effort. And the test is there to change those little things. And it seems that we are losing some financial benefits here and there, but we will see goodness in our lives. We will have to see that and experience it to believe it. Until we won't go through that line, we were involved in riba, and we're involved in eating of interest, paying of interest. Till then, if we do not see that as the issue, till then we are walking with blinkers on our eyes. We are walking we are hoodwinked. We don't know what's going on. Because everything is connected. Imam Bukhari, rahimahullah, his father used to say, Imam Bukhari memorized 10 million ahadith. And he became Imam Bukhari, why? His father, we might think, mashallah, taqwa was there, everything, effort was there. But his father said, Imam Bukhari, Ismail became like this because I had made a covenant and a promise with his mother that not one haram morsel will enter the mouth or the stomach of Ismail. And that is what, everything, the spirituality, we are what we eat. And it starts from there, and it affects us on how we think, how we act. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran and Majid, Ya ayyuhar rusul, kulu min at-tayyibati wa'amalu salihat. O messengers, eat, kulu min at-tayyibat, wholesome halal food. And what is the outcome of that? Wa'amalu salihat, do good deeds, do good actions. When our intake will be wholesome, our output will be wholesome. When our intake will be halal, our output will be halal. Sometimes when the intake is haram and taken through this way and that way, then the output also, we don't know why, we just can't concentrate in salah, we just, we don't feel like doing any good things. Why? Because of what's going in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has connected our acceptance of our salah and dua with what we eat. So although we should make effort to go out and earn, we should earn it in a halal way. And if we are claiming also, we claim it in a halal way. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that unless a person is traveling, now traveler's dua is accepted. Musafir, dua ul musafir. That's why if someone is traveling, you should ask, remember me in your duas. Remember me in the family in your duas. That he is traveling, he is tired, hungry. Hadith mentioned. His hair is disheveled, he's got dust on his clothes. And he is lifting his hands and he's in some problem and he's saying, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. And Allah is saying, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying, فَأَنَّا يُسْتَجَابُ لَكَ مَشْرَبُهُ حَرَامٌ وَمَطْعَمُهُ حَرَامٌ. His drink is haram, his clothing is haram, his food is haram. How will Allah answer his du'as? How? There's another hadith. The chain of narrators is a bit weak, but it supports the same meaning. That person who eats from halal, from haram wealth. And when we say haram wealth, we don't mean pork and alcohol and gelatin. Something which is earned halal, money that is coming to us in a haram way is also haram wealth. And also haram food. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the hadith mentions that 40 days of his salah and dua is not accepted. And this is supported from this earlier sahih hadith I shared with you. So 2 things we understand now, brothers. And that is, number one, the value of hard work and effort. When we will make effort, Allah will give us barakah. And it's a value, it's a value that we need to learn and we need to pass over. Number one. Number two is when we are claiming and when we are getting benefits, we should take it only with haqq. Only with haqq. And inshallah we will see our families thrive. We will see